This player has just exposed Erik Ten Hag for how he tried to sign him as Man United manager. This is wild, but it confirms a worrying theory. When Erik Ten Hag was Man United manager, there were growing concerns about the increased involvement of his agency, SEG, in particular, his agent, Kees Vos. There were even concrete reports at the time of Man United staff's eyebrows being raised over the SEG agency's increased involvement while Ten Hag was in charge. There was even reports that his son, Nigel, worked for the agency. SEG were responsible for multiple transfers at Man United during Ten Hag's reign. The list is massive. The most notable though is that Man United, after missing out on Harry Kane, went for Rasmus Højlund and paid £72 million to sign him from Atalanta, which in hindsight was an awful deal for the club and has set us back massively. Another player Ten Hag wanted at Man United was Belgian fullback Thomas Meunier, who was at Borussia Dortmund at the time. He recently said, "When I was at Dortmund, I could have signed for Manchester United. I didn't have an agent. In fact, the coach there, Erik Ten Hag, was clearly directing me to his agent, SEG, so I could sign for Manchester United. I refused. I didn't sign, otherwise you would have known." Meunier worryingly goes on to suggest that Erik Ten Hag and SEG were working together to ultimately get players to Man United. He says he has 45 examples of knowing coaches and agencies who work together to do these deals. A lot of Man United fans were suspicious of this sort of thing happening when Ten Hag was in charge, and obviously we can't confirm anything. These are just allegations from Thomas Meunier, but it's pretty crazy to hear that from an actual player.